Christ 17 TV back upside your head with another one. Today we're going to Dallas, Texas, where a mother with her daughter held the door for another woman, and the woman who they held the door for did not say thank you, so the mother got upset with the lady and said some words. So then the lady, I guess, said some words back and then followed them in the store, and this became deadly. Let me play you the audio from the news clip from Dallas.
A woman was shot and killed outside a Dallas PetSmart after getting upset at a woman for not saying thank you.
Court documents say the victim, Cecilia Simpson, was shot several times after the dispute escalated into a parking lot fight. Peyton Yeager has more on the story tonight.
The family of 41-year-old Cecilia Simpson sent Fox 4 News these photos of the Duncanville mother of two. Friends and old classmates from Duncanville ISD also mourning the loss. According to an arrest warrant affidavit, Simpson was shot and killed after becoming upset because a woman she held the door open for didn't say thank you. The argument started at the store Five Below Tuesday and then spilled over to the PetSmart in the same South Oak Cliff shopping center off Wheatland Road. Investigators say 22-year-old Kiana Hampton followed Simpson and her daughter into the PetSmart. Employees there asked them to leave.
The screaming first caught my attention.
Fox 4 spoke to a 27-year-old ER nurse who walked out of the PetSmart as the two women were arguing in the parking lot.
The lady
This is
who
crazy.
was the shooter was still instigating, I guess, an argument or a fight or something. But the mom and daughter tried to get in their car and de-escalate the situation, but the lady wasn't having it.
According to the affidavit, Hampton later confirmed to detectives she engaged in the verbal dispute, entering the PetSmart twice and continuing the argument, throwing the drink bottle at Simpson's car when she was about to leave, and engaging in a physical altercation with her. That's when police say Hampton pulled out a gun and shot Simpson 3 times.
Even women are shooting each other
Multiple
now.
nurses rushed to perform CPR, Simpson's daughter by her mom's side, while also on the phone with 911.
If I could just hug that daughter, I just feel so bad for her, and I just want her to know that I did everything I could. Those other people did everything they could.
Poor woman feels bad for not saving the lady.
Now, the suspect, Hampton, remains here at the Dallas County Jail. She does face a murder charge. Yesterday, police say the suspect did take off in her own vehicle. She was later arrested. Surveillance video from that shopping center captured the shooting itself and also the suspect's license plate. Steve?
All right, this is Peyton Yeager reporting live with them.
So, let me get this right. So we have a lady and her daughter holding open a door at PetSmart, okay? And the lady walks in, and I guess she doesn't thank the lady for holding the door, so the lady gets mad. So the lady holding the door, getting mad at the lady who didn't say thank you, ends up being killed by the lady she held the door for. Now, plenty of times I've held the door and people haven't said a fucking word. Yes, it's rude. I totally, get it. It's rude. But to make a big deal over, see, when you do a kind thing, like holding the door, sometimes you don't expect a thank you. You're just doing a nice gesture because it's a nice thing to do. So, I mean, in front of her daughter getting killed, her daughter's right there calling 911 while her mother's dying. Is absolutely trash. But see, you don't start arguments for you doing a kind gesture. If the lady didn't want to say thank you, hey, so what? It happens all the time. I always hold doors for women, and some of them don't even say thank you, don't even acknowledge you doing it, and sometimes I feel like, damn, you could have said thank you, but am I going to argue with the lady about not saying thank you? No, I'm not. If you hold the door and do a kind thing for somebody, just do a kind thing without expecting anything in return. Should this turn into a fight and then a shooting? Absolutely not. Should that lady have said anything to the lady she held the door? In my case, I would say no, because I've held doors for men, women all the time. Here you go. And some people say, thank you, young man, or thank you, sir. And some people don't say shit. But the people who don't say shit, I'm not going to chase them down. Hey, you ain't say thank you, because now you're starting an altercation over something you intended to do as a nice gesture. You seen the lady come in, you held the door for her. That was your choice. Now, is she forced to say thank you? No. She's forced to just keep doing what she want to do. Some people are just like that. You can't change how people are raised. Some people aren't raised with manners. She didn't say thank you. I feel it. I felt a lot of times people I've held doors for should have said something, but they don't. Sometimes up here, I'm like, man, fuck that motherfucking bitch. Fuck that dude. You know what I'm saying? But would I verbally exchange words over something as petty as holding the door? That was my choice to hold the door. If you don't want to say thank you, hey, fuck you. But I'm not going to tell you personally. I'm just going to think, well, fuck you. If I ever see you again, you get in your own fucking door. But for this to end up the way it did, throwing water bottle at the car, getting out, altercation came. So I'm thinking, because the one lady who is the victim, she was a big lady. So when the physical altercation got that way, got to it, I'm pretty sure the big lady was whooping her ass, and that's why she pulled out the gun and shot her 3 times and killed her, and she died right there on the scene. Now the nurses who ran out the PetSmart, the one lady who's damn near in tears, who says she just wants to hug the daughter and let her know that she tried her hardest, I feel bad for her. Because somebody dying in front of you and you're trying to save their life and they don't make it, that's going to live with you for the rest of your life. But this is unnecessary stuff, man. This stuff should have never happened. You in PetSmart, what you getting? Some fucking fish, something for your dog, your cat, something, and this is what happens. This is what happens. Because you held the door and nobody said thank you. Now 3 people lie in this room. That little girl's mama got took from her. The lady's dead. And the other lady is going to jail for murder. Over not saying thank you. Are you fucking kidding me? Over not saying thank you. That's what all this stemmed from. Now we got a poor little girl with her mother dead, who she watched die in front of her face, watching people trying to save her mama, and her mama did not make it. And we got the shooter, who's a 23-year-old girl carrying a fucking gun to PetSmart. Think about it. Think about it. This the world that we living in. It's all fucking crazy. Girls are smoking girls. It's just not guys now. It's women carrying guns to fucking go shopping. Fighting with a girl, pulling out and shooting her in front of her daughter. You sick motherfucker, you. The 23-year-old bitch is a sick broad. You see her with her daughter. You keep following her, approaching her because she said something to you about saying thank you. The lady should have never said shit. You should have never bit. You should have just said, oh, anything. But you kept following her. You followed her outside. You threw something at the lady car. She got out. Y'all fought. She probably whooped you. And now you shot her to death in front of her kid. Telling you people, these are our fucking last days. I keep warning y'all. Keep warning you. Shit like this is not normal. Holding the fucking door. You didn't say thank you. It's nothing to die over. It's nothing to die over or fight over or even say a fucking word. When you hold the door For somebody, that's your choice. That's you being kind. That person didn't ask you to hold no door. I get it. I felt that way plenty of times when I held the door for somebody. I've held the door for folks pushing strollers, and nobody said a word. And I'm thinking to myself, I should have let that bitch open up the door herself with the stroller with the kids, because she was rude. But did I say anything to her? No, because what is the point? That was my choice to hold the door. If she didn't want to say thank you, fuck it. She might have been having a bad day and didn't want to say anything. Who knows what kind of day somebody is having? Obviously, the 23-year-old lady was already on the edge. For her to keep it coming and and then shoot her in front of her baby, sickening. I'm done with this one. This is in Dallas, Oak Cliff section of Dallas, Texas. This is where this happened at, where a lady shoots another lady for holding the door and not saying thank you. And the lady who gets killed is the one who held the door open for her in front of her baby. How fucked up does it get? This is the world that we living in. This is the new normal. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. It won't cost you a dime. Like I tell you every time around this time, it's not that serious, man. If you hold the door or if you do a kind gesture out the kindness of your heart, don't expect anything from nobody else. You did it because you wanted to. Nobody has to thank you for nothing. It would be nice for people to see that, have manners, and say, thank you for holding the door. That would have been the proper response. But just because somebody doesn't thank you, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world and you got to start a confrontation that got you killed in front of your baby. So I'm Christ 17 TV. This is a tragic, tragic thing to happen for the young girl who had to see her mama die. And everybody's a loser in this one here, guys. Christ 17 TV, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.